Welcome back to Louisville Now. When I heard I was going to have a chief investigator on the show, I thought, oh man, I feel like I'm on Dateline. This could be trouble. Actually, it's a good thing. It's about a new law. Joining me now is Ronald Fey, and he is a chief investigator for the ABC. Ronald, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right, so before we get into details, set the table for me, this new law. Tell me about the mayor talked about it, but you can go into depth here. What's this new law about?
So absolutely. So Councilman Hudson and some co-sponsors have proposed this new legislation. It's still a proposed legislation until Metro Council approves that. And so some of the things we can talk about today about the proposal, until it is totally voted in to law, there's the potential for some changes.
Okay, so from what I understand, it involves massage parlors, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay, so what exactly are we looking for? I know it's a sensitive subject. With that being said, I didn't know there was an issue. Obviously there is. Tell me a little bit about what you can talk about here on
Yes. So as you say, it's a sensitive subject. The thing is in Louisville, we want to have a no-nonsense approach to regulation. And there are businesses that are operating in Louisville that have some practices that may need some adjustments. And everything is safety-minded. So we want to ensure that in the massage industry, that those that are providing the services are professionally licensed, and that the practices are regulated to a point where when you see a business that's open in Louisville, that you can go into that business and partake in the services that are offered, and that it's done properly and appropriately.
And professionally, yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yes. I get it now. I understand it now. From what I understand, you mentioned something that resonated with me. You said this is going to involve a vote. I'm assuming that's Metro Council. So tell me a little bit about this vote. How many do you need to move forward with this law? How does this happen? How's this work?
Okay. So on the legislative side, the council will make proposals, and they will have the ability to come up with a finished product that goes into law. Once that does pass through council and it's presented to us at ABC, we will be the one that does the licensing. So we would be the one that implements the law once it's put into effect. So as it relates to those proposals and those kind of discussions, we don't get involved in that portion of it. That is what the council. We're a resource, so we can give it, our experiences or advice. But the thing is when the council makes that final ordinance into law, then we would be taking that and implementing those restrictions.
These massage parlors that may be violating this potential law here or not operating in a professional way, will they get a notification, some kind of heads up, like, okay, here's what we're going to be looking for from this point forward?
Yeah, so with any ordinance change, we get out ahead of it, and we would make sure that the community as a whole is aware of these changes, so that they understand that licensing and regulations is required, and then we would make contact again with these businesses that are not in compliance to help them get the steps that they need to come within compliance of the ordinance.
Ronald, as an investigator, obviously we've been focused on this new law, as we should. We want to make everyone aware of some of the changes that may be happening here in Metro government. But with that being said, what other investigations, what type of investigations do you have with the ABC?
So at ABC, in general, we regulate, of course, alcohol establishments that sell alcohol, whether it's to be consumed there or package sales to be consumed elsewhere. That includes restaurants, nighttime entertainment locations. In addition to that, ABC also ensures that we regulate the armed security food truck vendors that are here in Louisville, and the importance of that is if they're licensed, when they're licensed through us, they have to be inspected, the health department and the fire inspection, to ensure that those businesses, those mobile vendors, have safe practices and the food's prepared in a safe manner. So if it doesn't have a license issued by us, then we're usually finding those to include impounding those vehicles if they're out unlicensed operations.
Ronald, I would imagine your position, you're making a real difference. I mean, and it seems to me like it's varied. It can be all kinds of issues, when you're talking about the ABC. Is it rewarding for you? Tell me about, the satisfaction that you get from your position.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I get to sit with several detectives that they go out. They're very passionate as well as I am, to get out and make the community a safer, community to grow, to raise our children and now grandchildren in. So that's our approach is a no nonsense approach. We're very business, very proactive into the businesses because we want to be very business friendly. So we don't want to just set regulation and not give an avenue to come within compliance. So our biggest thing here is that at ABC is we want to take and mentor into businesses that want to be successful by showing them, giving them the resources to be successful in safe practices. And then the bad actors that again are just running unsafe businesses that are creating a community, concern for community safety. Then we have avenues to address those as well.
Yeah, so it's all not bad stuff. You want restaurants and bars to thrive and to be successful, and places that our families can visit, as you mentioned. So,
absolutely.
Well, on behalf of our audience here in Louisville Now, thank you for what you do. I appreciate it, Ron.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Coming up here on Louisville Now, we need a little culture, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about art, maybe see a little bit of art, metro arts. We'll talk about all of that next. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back on Louisville Now.